Morning folks, very dull and on the cold side today. Oh, a bit of blue up there now. I think I'll do a rocky scene, a sea scene. I've been looking at some pictures of Cornwall around Newquay, showing the beach at Fistral, which was crowded yesterday, I believe. We had many holidays down around Newquay in north east Cornwall, North Cornwall, near Padstow, near Rick Stein's restaurant. We used to be there a couple of times. Very lovely. A lot of surfing on Fistral and on Watergate Beach, which we spent most of our time on, or when we weren't sort of going around Cornwall on the buses. Right, so let's put a horizon in, fairly middling. That one will have a bit of rock. In there, a load of water. Rough stuff. Now I'm going to do the rocks with knives and the sea with the knife, but I'm going to do the sky with the sky that I've just seen outside really. I'm going to do that in oil and get my knives where I can grab them. Well, what I'll do, I'll use the knife in the sky, but I'm going to just put the paint on and let it settle. And then we just use some oil. This is watercolour paper, unprimed. We'll paint straight onto it. The oil will dry soak into the paper, and hopefully will be stable. I'm sure it will be. I've done these for a long time, and they haven't deteriorated in any way, shape or form. They do go a bit dull because of the oil sucks out of them, but you can bring them to life with some retouch varnish. Okay, so let's get a bit of Payne's grey, bit of white. This is yesterday's paint. Just get some stuff on, and I noticed there was a bit of blue above. Well, it wouldn't be below, would it? Well, part of the sea. So I'm going to soften a lot of that with a that's my basis of my sky. Right, okay, so clean the knife. And put that where I can get it. And we'll put in some bit of blue, and white. It's quite pale blue. It's in the high 50s, the temperature today. That's a lot cooler than we've had for a long time. So we'll sort of blend some of that. It's just an idea of using what's around, like looking up through my loft room windows. I can see the blue sky and the cloud. Now we're going to soften that now. I'm going to use my, if I can find it, my inch brush, but I can't seem to find that for the moment. So it's a good blending brush, the inch one. But it doesn't matter, I've got others. But that one is a particularly good little brush. I look marvellous now, I can't find it. Sorry about this, folks. Where would it be? I mean, I work in such a mess here. No, I can't see it. So I'll use my big inch flat, bit of oil, just go for it. It needs to be a bit whiter there. Okay, let's get some lighter sky and a bit of ochre in there. Right, now the blue's breaking through the cloud. The cloud's gone quite light, so we'll carry on with that. Now a bit of ochre and the titanium white. Right, I'll put my horizon in. I might put a bit more white. When that soaks in a bit, I'll go in with a bit of white. Right, so we let's get in with the knife now. I'll squeeze out some more titanium. Use a lot of paint with this. That's so we can say we've got to use the knife. Well, that's a sky there. Okay, so the horizon is somewhere up there. So we'll keep it sort of bluish, faint blue grey. It might not show. No, a little bit darker there. Get the counter change. I think I can just about see the line. It's there. I know you shouldn't put your horizon halfway up the painting, but not bothered. Could make that a bit darker. Right, okay. Well, I did watercolours yesterday, the last couple of days, and an oil. Can go over that. You need loads of paper. I'm going to use my, I quite like that. Let's just do But we don't need to copy. What we need to do is to create a painting. Right, now I'm using burnt sienna instead of red. I've got some cadmium red up there, but let's just mix them all together, see what we can come up with. Sort of a warm. Now that's quite a nice dark. Alright, let's do some more of that. It's a really good dark. What have we got there? I do like burnt sienna. I use it a lot in watercolour. Fill the holes. There's something I don't like there. There's hair, that's what it was. I hope my head's not getting in the way. Oh dear, I'm all excited now. I think we might be going uphill a little bit there, but it doesn't really matter. Feel that bit? Right, let's put in a bit more sea. Ah, why are these hairs? Where are they going? Might have just been in the paper when. Right, okay, and we need quite a bit of whitish stuff. Let's. Bit of ochre white. Now blue, grey, that's my mid-tone water, blue, load of white. I think to be a good painter of seascapes, you need to live by the sea and study it. I only ever go there on holidays. I'm going to put another rock in there somewhere. Just fill full of stuff here. So off-white. Hi. Get a bit of neat blue in there. I'm surprised the paints are still workable after leaving them overnight. I'll put a rock over here somewhere. Paper. When I've done this, I'll get it uploaded and I'll come back and do another one. Come back with a cup of tea. Well, I'll set it off anyway. I think my old pal Keith Evans, he reckons his internet takes about 3 days to upload a video. For those in the UK, I'm on Utility Warehouse. It's half the speed of many of the others, but it's pretty reliable. It does buffer now and again. I get about 35 megs on a good day, which is okay. You've got Virgin advertising 200 per 200 speed, but yeah, I don't need that speed. These take this for a 35-minute video would take about 15-20 minutes to upload. Let's see if we just trying to straighten up that horizon a little bit, or make it more horizontal, and that'll be more difficult than easier said than done. Alright, let's just a little bit of light coming up over that horizon there. Let's go a little bit tacky now, because it's soaking the oil out of the paint. But that's fine. So we've got a knife painting most of the sky anyway. Now we're going to put this just a bit of a counter, well, a balance for the large rock. So let's blue. Right, okay, now we can clean the so this is where we vamp. I want some darker colour in here, because I believe that there's not a lot of white in these clashing waves, but a lot of it is picking up the local colour. So if I get the darks in first, I can then go and put the lights on later. because there's a lot of white around here when I get round to it. Payne's grey, ultramarine, you've got to watch your knives, they get very sharp on the edges, and my knife is now digging into the MDF of this sort of makeshift palette. Bit of red in there. Right, let's get some got a bit of yellow there in my fingernail now. But it all comes out with dishwasher liquid, washing up liquid, shall I say. It's not for dishwashers, it's for those who wash dishes in the sink. This is where you can or I can overdo it. Well, I don't think I want to do much more than that. I could put another bit of cloud up here. Okay, well, we'll put that in a minute. I'll dismantle my setup here. So, cut that. These are brilliant, but I've got a bit of arthritis in my wrist these days, and I find these very hard to squeeze. They're really tough, but very handy. So move that. I'll leave that there. That's a good one there. Right, okay, mount. Make sure your fingers are clean when you put it in your mouth. Ooh, upside down. This side's slightly cleaner. Okay, there we are. Let's move the camera. Oh my, going the wrong way, aren't they? Zoom out. Well, there we are. I can't see much wrong with that. We've got the waves coming up and just the tops of the. Well, I'm not going to justify it. You can see what I've done. There's probably a bit in there. You need a little bit of blue grey. Oh. Right, okay, well I can just fiddle it to death now. So I'll go get this one uploaded for you. Hope you like it. I'll leave my garret. Go make a cup of tea. And I'll come back in about 20 minutes or so. I'll leave you that, so look at that for a little while. Now, these colours, I just used burnt sienna, ultramarine, red mixed together with a bit of yellow ochre bungling over the top, and I think that's quite an effective colour. So off a Cornish beach, all my seascapes like this are Cornish. That's where I've had most of my holidays over the last 30 years anyway. So I'll see you later. Bye bye.